Good evening. I'm gonna run through a bunch of beer reviews tonight because I have, first of all, I have a lot of beer in my refrigerator, um, and second of all, some of it I don't necessarily want to drink, and so I'm kind of gonna push through and do a bunch of videos and make room for beer and get rid of some of these that I've been avoiding. So the first thing I'm gonna try tonight, which is not something I've been avoiding, is by Highwater Brewing Company. It's a cucumber Kolsch. Um, and I got it on the home tap, so I have my little tab with notes, my tag with notes on it. So it's on my home tap, called the Sub by Hopsy, and in the 2 liter bottle. And so it's filled fresh at the brewer, and it's like having a tap on my counter, which is pretty great. So it holds 2 liters at a time, which is, I don't know, four or 5 pints, I think, roughly, give or take, something like that. Actually, I don't even know how many pints it is, to tell you the truth. Anyway, I feel like I get a number of pours out of it, which is great. So anyway, Highwater Brewing Company Cucumber Kolsh, 5.4% alcohol by volume. So I bought this for 2 reasons. One, I really like Highwater Brewing Company. They're responsible for Campfire Stout, which is an amazing beer. If you haven't had it, check out my video for that. And also because my friends were in Death Valley and went to the recently and went to the Death Valley Brewing Company and got me cucamonga, something like that. I forget what it's called now. Which was a cucumber ale, or a cucumber Kolsch style ale, and it was really very tasty, great for hot weather. And I had picked it because I thought it would be a great pick, and now it's not nearly as hot outside. Fine. So anyway, let's take a look. Cucumber Kolsch. So Kolsch is a nice, mellow, very similar to a Pilsner. Nice, mellow, light style of beer. You can tell, like, it's very, very pale in color. And this has a nice, creamy head on it, which is really delightful. All right. Smell-wise, kind of lagery smell. Definitely cucumbery. I don't know if you've ever had cucumber water, where you like put cucumbers in the water and just let it float around in there and drink it. It's amazing. I love cucumber water. This is kind of what it reminds me of, but with beer. I feel like I could put cucumbers in this and it would be good, or just eat cucumbers. Anyway, cucumbery. Like I said, pale, creamy head. Let's drink. Kolsch is such a great hot weather beer. I love it a lot. This is actually a little bit more flavorful than I was expecting. It's a little bold, which is kind of nice. Very light in the cucumber flavor. I feel like I don't necessarily get a lot of cucumber per se. It has a lot of bitterness to it, also, which is a little bit surprising to me. Should be delicate malt, some sweetness, medium to low bitterness with a delicate dryness. And grainy, like bready, bready or honey. And I'm not. Really, it's a very bitter finish, but it's like an herbal bitter finish. I don't feel like it's like a hop finish necessarily, which is a little surprising. So it's almost like the rind of cucumbers, maybe, like just very concentrated. I can't quite place that flavor. I guess that it can range from low to high. So maybe I'm just not used to something that's a little bit high hop for this style. Definitely an interesting beer. It has a really nice body to it. It's like a medium body, nice creamy head. It's really very enjoyable. Crisp, nice, clean. Like the flavor cleans up pretty good. enjoyable drink. I feel like if it were hotter, I would be all over this beer. But like I said, I have to work through all these other beers that I've got on deck over here. So there you go. That's Highwater Brewing Company's Cucumber Kolsch coming in at 5.4% alcohol by volume. Thanks for watching. If this is a beer that you've had, share it with me. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you so much and have a good night.